it somehow got cold out there. It's supposed to get 47. What is the moon doing now? Sunrise is at 7:35. You should be able to see. And today is the 18th. I do believe Venus in the morning and the night. Time and date, Tampa.
It is 5:27 a.m., March 18th, 2025, in Tampa.
The date is 3/18. Okay. Moon is 85.5. Waning gibbous. You know what? Since we just had a lunar eclipse, let's do this in
Waning gibbous moon. Published by Time and Date. This intermediate moon phase starts after the full moon and lasts until half of the moon's face remains lit up at the third quarter. Current waning gibbous moon. Started March 14, 2025 at 1:54 a.m. Ends March 22, 2025 at 6:29 a.m. Times for the waning gibbous moon vary by time zone. Shrinks.
That's interesting. So
the waning gibbous phase is when the lit up part of the moon's face
and also, so regardless of it goes through, I believe, 4 cycles, we've got to learn.
Shrinks from about 100% to 50%. It starts just after full moon and lasts until the third quarter moon. Waning means that it is shrinking and getting smaller, while gibbous refers to the oval to round shape. It can be challenging to differentiate the first stage of waning gibbous from a full moon when 98% to 99% of the surface facing Earth is illuminated. Sun lights up the moon. The moon's surface reflects the sun's rays, and half of it is always illuminated by sunlight. Just how much of that light we can see from Earth varies every day, and we refer to this as a moon phase. Moon phase tonight. Looks different around the globe. The moon phases are the same all over the world, both in the northern and southern hemispheres. The same percentage and area of the moon will be lit up no matter where on Earth you are. The orientation of the waning gibbous moon depends on the time, the date, your location, and the moon's position.
However, it will look different depending on where you're at. Like if you're in Australia, the flip side's going to be filled in the northern hemisphere.
Position in the sky. Exactly where the lit up part of the moon appears, the top, bottom, or the side, also depends on how high the moon is in the sky. Lunar month, a repeating moon cycle. In Western culture, we divide the lunar month into 4 primary and 4 intermediate moon phases. The moon phases start with the invisible new moon. The first visible moon phase is the thin sliver of a waxing crescent moon. Around a week later, half of the moon's visible surface is illuminated at first quarter moon. The illuminated part continues to grow into a waxing gibbous moon, until 14 to 15 days into the cycle, we see the entire face of the moon lit up at full moon. The illuminated part then gradually shrinks into a waning gibbous moon, and when it reaches the third quarter, the opposite half from the first quarter is illuminated. From there, it fades into a waning crescent moon. Finally, the moon disappears entirely from view into another new moon phase, only to re-emerge and repeat this cycle. No gibbous moon in calendars. There is no symbol for the waning gibbous moon in calendars as it is an intermediate moon phase. Only the 4 primary phases are shown in calendars with the following symbols. Equals new moon equals first quarter equals full moon equals third quarter. The moon illustration on our moon phase pages changes as time passes and indicates more moon vary by time zone. Times and dates are based on the local time in Wichita. Change location. With some
okay, so it's good night sky. And the moon sets at what time? Rare chance to spot Venus as a morning and evening star. I was saying that. The moon sets at 9:44 in the morning. Where is Venus? That's at 7 degree. It rises at 8:18. What time is sunrise? 7:39 versus Venus at 8:18. No, I'm wrong completely. Oh, Venus is creeping up on the sun. Am I right? Can we go by days? Too bad we can't. But we can on another page. I would need a star. No, room. See, Venus will be rising before the sun on this day. Our twin planet, it says, will be rising at 7:15. It's setting at 8:05 on 3:20. Tomorrow, how much does it jump? It'll rise. Okay, so today, if I'm not mistaken, 3:18 will be the last day that the sun rises first. 7:35 for the sun. No, even today it rises first. Oh shit. How far apart? 11 minutes. Damn. It'll be out past the sun too. Wow, Venus is like giving us a lot of visibility. And I would say so is the moon. This is more, but this is close. Mercury's out all damn day too, 7:54. She's rising at 7:26. Then you got the sun shuffling in like at school. Then you got Mercury shuffling in. Damn. Mercury's setting late as shit. Also 8:31. Well after the sun. So if you have a good horizon, you should try to see Mercury right there. And Venus 8:18. I've been wondering that last few days. Jupiter's setting by like midnight maybe. Whew. Saturn by 7:15. So we're gonna have Saturn, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. 4. See? Yeah. And they're staying out damn near for fucking 12 out the farthest planet, it says. Okay, so Mars is out from what? 2:14 to 4:12. It already set. So let's see what else is around. It doesn't move with me. So if I look out the window. Okay, so that probably was Scorpio. I forgot the light is on now. Shoot. 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 Shoot.